Yo, what's good, y'all? We are back with another video. RIP to THF Bezu. Apparently he was just killed not too long ago, maybe what 3, 4, maybe 5 days ago. They just had his funeral today. He was a Muslim, so you know they have some type of thing where they have the burial very soon after the death. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Apparently one of his ops baby mama just got killed in response to what happened with him. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. This is the Family TV breakdown. Let's check it out.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Word. And what does 757 mean for everybody on?
This is an ugly ass sweater. I don't know what that shit is. And that shiesty look like some draws. I don't know where they got that shit from.
Just
I see the flex guy.
They know I'm the man and I don't stun at him. This a dirty stick. They say how it's dirty. I hear the out with it.
Gotta really chase his ass. That's my mama's son, the battle one. He's sweet, we bake his ass. Gangsters only, lil' bro line.
Leaders are calling for peace after 7 people are shot and 1 person killed in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. The multiple shooting happened last night at 37th Place in Michigan, just blocks from Chicago Police headquarters.
A man is now in custody nearly 7 years after a deadly shooting at a barbecue in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. Police arrested Antonio Dickerson at his home in south suburban Alsip this week. He's charged with murder, 6 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 6 counts of aggravated battery. Police
Nigga, 6 counts of murder?
Imagine
oh, shit.
being able
Oh, shit, y'all. Hold on. Fuck. What did I just do?
to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about
Man.
it. Meet Base 44.
super.
What the fuck just happened, y'all? Hold on, bro.
Nobody wins.
My fault, y'all. Where was we at, bro? Right here, okay.
was a part of the fatal shooting of a 28-year-old man back in August of
6 attempts is crazy, though.
6 others were wounded in the shooting at 37th and Michigan. Police have not revealed a motive.
The biggest, the largest, whatever the fuck I call it, man. And these hoes can't see me, they really wanna be me. And these hoes don't wanna fight me, they really wanna be just like me. For real, for real. The biggest.
Fam, nowadays, especially in Chicago.
I can't even cap, shawty. That shit was trash, bruh. That shit was garbage. That wasn't no goddamn Aspen Cartier type of spit right there. That was pretty garbage. I'm gonna keep it
Easy
a
to
buck.
find
But
out who
RIP to her
conducted your
though.
body drop before authorities even speak on it. That's the reality of this drill culture. It's been going on for damn near a decade now. The moment somebody lose their life, the internet turned into an investigation room. People start naming names, dropping locations, and pointing fingers. Sometimes it's facts, and sometimes it's pure speculation. But then you got situations like the one we covering today, when somebody lose their life in broad daylight less than 24 hours later. After digging, you realize it might be connected to something deeper. And family,
Gotta
I
be
know this the
connected,
Family
bro.
TV.
Got to
We're
be.
not here to push what ifs. We're here to present the facts, pay respects, and to keep our community updated. And for those who don't know, yesterday we covered a Chicago rapper who was ambushed in the middle of the day, gunned down in a car auto parts parking lot. And for those who need to catch up before watching this story, the link is in the bio. We broke
This shit
down
crazy,
who he was,
bro.
his ties to Lord Durk, and other Chicago figures. Even his stepson's demise. A loss that some say sparked a long war between his hood and 051. But fam, what if I told you? Not even a full day later, another life was taken. This time a young woman, an inspiring rapper, gunned down in front of her own child while driving. Thank God, the child survived. But the deeper you look, the darker it gets. Because her baby father, well, he allegedly another Chicago rapper who was just arrested for a murder that happened 7 years ago. A case where he got arrested back then, but he...
That's crazy. And that's one of them caveats of being a street nigga. Cause bro, they can come get your ass at any time, bro. Dude got locked up for a murder he did 7 years ago. We know how Chicago get with not solving shit. So for them to spin back 7 years later, I know bro did not see that coming.
release. And for those wondering, it wasn't double jeopardy.
I just know he
didn't
thought
go
he
to
got
trial.
away with that
but
shit.
After doing my research, let's just say his hood, according to public records, which you'll later check out as well, show was closely tied to 051. What makes you wonder, do 2 + 2 = 4? Was she a casualty of the war? Not to mention, I say this out the gate, there's also been rumors about her involvement with THF Beizou, which we also presented.
They saying she dropped the low, but some people saying it was mistaken identity,
the internet
man.
buzzing, and people claiming she gave up Zoo location. Retaliation talk everywhere. It's the same never-ending cycle, fam. One body drop leading to another, and another, to a whole neighborhood gets caught up in revenge. Today we go over this story.
Whatever he did that shit, for sure.
Who she was, her ties to the streets, and where things stand today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Almost 48 hours ago from me doing this video, reports started surfacing that Chicago rapper THF Zoo was ambushed and killed broad daylight. Who and why still hasn't been presented to the public. But while family and friends was posting THF Zoo, breaking down clips frame by frame, another tragedy unfolded less than a day later. Another inspiring rapper, a young woman who we'll later identify, who witnesses say was killed in gruesome fashion, driving her vehicle with the child in the car. They say her son survived, but she didn't. I later saw on Facebook on a post that someone quoted, someone's daughter just got shot up. Check on your
damn. I don't know, bro. What people saying, they saying Shawty had 5% tint on her car, and maybe her baby daddy was driving her car. Maybe that wasn't her car. Maybe that was his shit. I don't know. But there is some speculation going around about it being mistaken identity. But on the other hand, they saying she dropped the low. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that niggas ain't just going off of what they hearing and went to kill this lady. I pray that that's not what happened. That shouldn't have happened regardless anyway. But at the very least, I would hope that she had something to do with it for her to go out like that. Because if not, that's just a real fucked up way to try to up the skull type of thing. I'm not.
At first, it seemed like just another senseless Chicago shooting. But when I started doing my research,
wouldn't say senseless, but
turns out the woman who lost her life was connected to a man a lot of people in the city know. 757 Bob.
I never heard of no Bob.
Now, we got a criminal past and recently got arrested last year for a murder 7 years ago. But before we disclose that, let's talk about who he is.
How the fuck is your name Antonio Dickerson and your nickname is THF Ba? I'm assuming the ba is like the gun sound, the like ba. But why is it only one ba? Like, I don't know. That's a weird ass name, child.
Where his neighborhood is and what his name stand for. He got millions of views on YouTube. One track, Dirty Stick, released 4 years ago with 4.5 million views.
We do 2 for 1s, we'll smoke, come get some. High speed, I had lost the Glock, but got another one.
A year ago, before
I heard that song
for
before.
a murder that we'll later elaborate on, he did a No Jumper interview. And he talked about where he from.
I got something to cheer up, Jack. I go the other way. I just better wanna see. I let my knees go weak. What's happening to me?
Where his hood at and his allies. Being close connected to 051, who we all know from the last story, is allegedly enemies to THF.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I kind of like fell back from this shit. I was really...
Look at these niggas. Pulled up, broke and dusty. Do not let these niggas fool you to get in this street shit, bro. These niggas pulled up with nothing. This nigga look like he got some boxer briefs on his head for a shiesty. He got this ugly ass sweater on. Like, bro, you could just look at these niggas, say they ain't getting no money, bro. They not getting no money. So what's the point of you being in the streets risking your life every day if you ain't at least getting no money? That shit's stupid.
I just on the run for 8 years and shit, you know, so I got fell back from that shit. I kind of gave that like a break, you know, had to focus on myself and know how to run. Cause I just ran for 8 years.
Well, what you was running from? Like, what was the charge?
Pipe case.
It was in Chicago?
Yeah.
So
wait, what? Nigga, you were on the run for a gun case for 8 years? Nigga, you could have just went to jail and did 3 or 4 and been done with the shit. So now you've been running for 8 years. When they catch your ass, you still got to do the time for the gun. Now they finna give you more time for running? Niggas is stupid. That don't even make sense.
Cause like early on, I was just, when we was out there just chopping it up, I was just saying, you was like one of the first I seen really just going out of town. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you been in Cali.
You'll go sit down for that gun, bro.
I've been around out here for a long time now. I've been out here for a minute. I've been coming out here fucking around.
Why Cali though? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, it's just, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody wanna go to Cali, man. We from the rack, we only see this on TV. Yeah. So this some shit everybody wanted to do, like go see what that shit about though. I just came down here and I fell in love with that. I've been just around down here.
Yeah, you been out here for a minute, yeah. So for everybody who don't know who we got in the building, we got TTB Nez in the building. So what does TTB
who are
mean?
these
Like, what's the TTB?
Train to blow.
Train to blow. And
Train to blow.
And that's like our rap clip from back in the day. Cause like one thing, all right, you TTB Nez, but I be seeing you with 051 all the time.
Yeah,
so
my brothers on Jamani, RP Fayed, that's my twin.
Yeah, so break that down. So like, what's the difference between 051 and TTB? Or is there a difference?
Them two different blocks.
All right,
two
for
different
sure.
blocks. I'm from 39th, they from 51st, but they're my brothers on Jamani.
Word. And what does 757 mean for everybody who don't know?
I don't know, it's just the letters of the, I mean, it's the last numbers of the hood, like the streets I grew up on, 37, 27, 35th.
Tight shit. So what you and Nez, like, what's the relationship with y'all? Like, how y'all been?
It's my brother, same thing.
Adam just got his wife's pocket coochie over here on top of the whoops. That's how we doing it.
Shorty. You know, it's us, then they over here.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We used to just be walking across the street.
This shit making me lose brain cells trying to listen to these niggas talk, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Arrested for a murder that took place 7 years prior. In 2017, it was a barbecue. 1 man, 5 women were shot. Police considered it at the time a mass shooting, all intended for one target. Police say Antonio Dickerson, who was arrested at the time back then, participated in the shooting on August 8, 2017 in the Oak Block, East 37th Place. Police said Dickerson among the other group that approached the gathering of people who were barbecuing in front of the Bronzeville home. Alfred Mitchell Jr. was the only male that was shot, and he had lost his life after being shot in the head from the back. May he rest in peace. I love a condolences
From the back,
to his
ain't even
family.
see it
But what
coming. That's
people don't
fucked
know
up.
is that the intended target didn't even get shot. Allegedly, 600 McAdoo was the intended target.
Leaders are calling
Oh,
for peace
no.
after 7 people are shot and 1 person killed in
R.I.P.
Chicago's
McAdoo,
Bronzeville
bro.
neighborhood. The multiple shooting happened last night at 37th Place in Michigan, just blocks from Chicago Police headquarters. Eyewitness News reporter Evelyn Holmes live in Inglewood, where a basketball tournament is expected to get underway. Evelyn?
Yes, well, the Battle of the Blocks is set to get underway this afternoon.
Hey, McAdoo, the one that died in
folks
jail,
try to
something like
stop
that.
The violence. They're doing what they can to try to come together to keep neighborhoods safe. Now, the third day of this tournament comes just about a few hours after 7 people are shot on another neighborhood on the south side. The relatives of Alfred Mitchell Jr. say they can't believe he's gone after the 28-year-old father becomes one of 7 people shot on Chicago's south side.
He was very friendly, outgoing. You know, he laughed. We spoke about old times and everything. He wasn't a bad person.
The attack happened as Mitchell, whose friends called him AJ, attended
Hey, but
a
you don't know what
barbecue
you doing in them
37th
streets,
Place
though.
in Michigan Avenue Tuesday night. Witnesses say it was around 10:30 when 2 gunmen opened fire on the group, killing the victim and leaving 5 women and another man among the wounded.
Niggas is pulling up, spraying crowds with 5 women outside, bruh. That shit weak. With 5 women outside. So what, it was 8 people? And you saw 5 women. And you still sprayed them? Why? Yeah, lock his ass up.
Mass shooting happened 2 blocks from the Chicago Police Department's headquarters and comes after Chicago police reported 74 homicides in the city during the month of July.
74 homicides in 1 single month? Bro, Chicago different. Chicago different. Nigga, are these bodies? Nah, wait. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at right here. But, bruh, 74 homicides in a single month? Nigga, places in the world have 100 for an entire year. 150, 200, 250 on the high end, 300. Y'all got 74 murders in 1 month. I'm curious on what month that was, seriously.
For the first time, youth peacemakers of Chicago hosted their Community Peace Carnival at St. Sabina Catholic Church in the city's Auburn Gresham neighborhood. Father Michael Flager was in attendance for the event, which hopes to provide a safe and fun place for kids in a neighborhood that has seen its share of violence.
Violence in our city is a real issue, and we have to address it together as one city.
Meanwhile, over in Inglewood, the community is using basketball as a way to try to stop the violence.
Talking about the community. Bitch, that's 2 people out there. I don't hear about nobody hooping at no outdoor course in Chicago. That don't happen. I don't hear about that. I haven't seen that. I don't think that happens, woman. Unfortunately.
Of the block's peace tournament.
I don't think they
sponsored by
going
the New
outside to
Canaan
shoot
Land
no
Baptist
hoops.
Church is a single elimination tournament that hopes.
Yeah, you literally told these two niggas to do this just for this camera shot. Nobody was here before this.
Stop the violence by getting guys from different blocks to play together.
It's all about positivity. You got kids out
they
there,
gonna play ball, like, yeah.
Good fun, so
why not, you know? Stop everybody from all the killing and stuff, maybe come together.
And as communities.
And the crazy part is, them two niggas is probably killers. These niggas right here, bro, probably up like 12 hats right now. Coming on here talking about some let's stop the killing. He probably done caught a nigga before. That's the crazy thing about Chicago.
Why not, you know? Stop everybody from all the killing and stuff, maybe come together.
And
he definitely did that shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Communities
Dude
and
next to him
groups
definitely
continue to call for the
shit.
violence to end. Detectives are still trying to determine who was the intended target of the shooting that claimed the life of Alfred Mitchell. This as a family and friends struggle with their grief.
What is it going to take for something to happen to where the violence stops?
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer, the fastest way to find samples that fit your track.
Well, we're told by investigators continuing to look into that shooting that so far no one's in custody and no arrests have been made. Back here in Inglewood, what we are seeing as folks beginning to arrive for this tournament will last through Saturday. That's when they'll have the championship game and their winner will have bragging rights. Reporting live from Chicago's South Side, Evelyn Holmes.
Fuck is you looking at, little nigga? Fuck is you looking at, little bruh?
Rights. Reporting live from Chicago's South Side, Evelyn Holmes.
Get you some business.
Eyewitness News.
Now, as mentioned, 757 Bar was arrested but was released for this murder back in 2017. But 7 years later, in 2024, early 2024, he would get arrested for it. By this time, speaking of 2024, he was 24 years old, and he had a baby by a woman who was an aspiring rapper trying to pick up where her baby father had left off. Her name was Ariana, aka Giari. 13 days ago, she debuted her song, We Want All This Smoke. Check out some lyrics.
Stop it, freedom killers for real, cause they know the fuck we rock like cut out stop. Little bro so crazy, he a pop out and really chase his ass. That's my mama's son, the better one, he sweet.
Like, bro, is these prop guns? Like, what is this? Was that AI? Hold on. Nigga, is this AI? Hold on. Cause them guns big as shit. I don't see nothing in their hand. Yeah, that's AI. I was finna say them big ass, fake ass guns, bro.
But then just 12 days later, on October 27,
yeah, that music video is bad.
At around 4:48
Use
p.m.
the AI
at
effects and
76
shit.
St. Vincent, Ariana was reportedly sitting in her car at a traffic light when another vehicle had pulled alongside her and fired multiple shots before firing away.
Imagine, nigga, you just started your rap career 6 days ago, and all of a sudden your ass getting killed in a drive-by? What type of fucked up karma shit is that, man? That's crazy.
After CPD arrived at the scene and saw Ariana suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, she was transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where she was pronounced deceased. May she rest in peace and level condolences to her family. Area detectives were investigating, still is. They say it's a homicide, but no arrest has been made. Police asking anyone with information to contact authorities. And shortly after, the internet went into a frenzy, because then people started to put out that she allegedly gave up THF Beizou location. But as of now, that hasn't been confirmed, but it sure does have some connections. At the end of the day, fam, this right here shows how deep the cycle really runs in Chicago. You got two people gone within 24 hours, both connected to the streets. One chasing music, both trying to find a way out, but the same pain keeps spinning back around.
That's
and
crazy.
And it show you time after time. Sometimes, no matter who you are, you can be a casualty of this war. But being a woman in men business or being a man in women business, it just don't mix. And you gonna find yourself in a situation you wish you hadn't been in. You can't even make it a week without seeing somebody's name trending, somebody's family grieving, and somebody else plotting revenge. And what's crazy? Most of this don't even make national news no more. It's just normal to the people who live in it. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm here to show y'all the reality of what this lifestyle come with. Because behind every post, every rumor, every video, there's somebody's child, somebody's mother, somebody's homie who ain't coming back. To every victim in this story, I want to say once again, rest in peace and love and condolences to you guys' families. I'm sending love and prayers to anyone who was affected by the story that we just talked about. Let this be a reminder What's that trigger pull and a reverse button? Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Definitely finessed us. We really didn't learn nothing in this video. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The family, you kind of hoe for that. I don't know what I thought this was finna be about. I thought it was gonna be about breaking down the case or something. I don't know, but we went on a whole little side quest. But man, yeah, women don't gang bang. Why is you trying to gang bang and rap, bro? Don't do that. Um, that's unfortunate to both of them. RP to Bezu, RP to the young woman, and I hope that that child uh finds his way, navigates through all this, and still ends up beating the odds. Cause right now, man, being in Chicago, especially still with no mom and your dad locked up, bruh, the odds are stacked against that little boy, and that's so unfortunate. But hey, I'm gonna catch y'all next video, man. We out.